Fiancé wants me to take his last name and is unwilling to compromise.
My fiancé, 26M, and I, 26F, have been together for 4 years and are getting married in a month.
We're currently applying for a marriage license, which means I have to decide what my last name will be.
I want my last name to be a combination of his and mine, with his being first, but he wants it to be only his. I feel like my name is a part of my identity, so I wanted my last name to be first, but I was willing to compromise and have his first. He, on the other hand, thinks that this represents a lack of complete commitment and devotion to him.
He's been at odds with my family multiple times in the past,
and I have tried to advocate for each side to the other in the name of peace. However, he has interpreted my attempts to help him understand my family's perspective as a lack of complete support for him, even though I also defend him to my family. I understand how it might seem that way, but my intention is to have them all be at peace with each other since I hate conflict and love both him and my family so much. I've explained this to him, but he just thinks I'm telling him what he wants to hear.
Now, with the name issue, he's taking it as another example of my supposed lack of commitment.
I don't know what to do.
My family isn't even the one advocating for me to keep my last name.
They want me to take his. It's just something I never wanted to do. Give up a part of myself while he doesn't have to give up anything. I thought he'd understand. Is there even a solution to this? Do I just have to give in to what he wants to show him how devoted I am even if it'd break my heart?
Too long did not read. I want a hyphenated last name with my fiancé's and mine put together. But he thinks this means I am not completely devoted to him and am choosing my family over him. Is there something I can even do?
Don't marry someone who you need to prove yourself to or someone who is unwilling to compromise.
It will not be a happy marriage. He's not ready to marry anyone.
Never marry someone who isn't as committed and devoted to you as you are to them. And to his point, you have to change your last name to prove that then so does he.
You should both have 2 last names.
Actually, I spy red flags reading between the lines of your op and don't think you should marry him at all.
Mem. You are not chattel. Keep your damned name.
If he has an issue with this, tough shit.
It's your family name and your identity. You aren't going to suddenly stop being who you are when you marry this guy.
Be honest, what else is he controlling about?
In contrast to this, I kept my last name.
My husband and I are now expecting our first child.
I asked him if it would be okay if the baby has my last name or our names hyphenated, because I don't think it's fair they always get the father's last name, and he immediately said, sure. That seems fair. And that was the end of the convo.
It doesn't have to be like this.
It doesn't sound like he respects you as an equal partner.
If he's devoted to you, then why won't he change his name to yours? Why are you the only one who has to prove their commitment?
I doubt he can provide a non-sexist reason. You have to make your own choice,
but this would be my hill to die on.
I'm uninterested in legally tying myself to anyone who believes that the only right path is for the woman to change her name.
There's a sexist, traditionalist undercurrent there that will surely pop up again later in other aspects of your life.
No, thank you. Complete support for him. Complete commitment and devotion to him. Are you getting married in the year 1100?
He has a lot of growing up to do.
I'd recommend you put off the wedding.
He is in the wrong. But I would like to hear what these issues are that he has with your family that might be coloring the situation.
Nope.
Don't let yourself be pressured into giving up a part of your identity.
I did it when I got married the first time.
By the time we got divorced, I didn't care about keeping anything from the relationship. All I wanted was my name back.
I'll never change it again.
It's not worth it, and anyone who demands respect and devotion yet doesn't demonstrate it to you isn't worth your time.